Cidade Maravilhosa, the marvelous city. Rio de Janeiro's name is no accident. Its uncompromising topography poses daily challenges to inhabitants squeezed between the lush tropical jungle and the vast Atlantic Ocean. Rio's breathtaking skyline is a masterpiece carved from dark granite with swaying coconut palms, monumental beaches, and hills cradling the colorful maze of the favelas. It is a city of striking contrasts yet bound in humble symbiosis between the raw power of the Serra do Mar mountains and the delicate colonial facades of Santa Teresa. It's a place where tropical wilderness meets the extraordinary resilience, creativity, and the unstoppable spirit of the locals whose hearts beat for football and the beach. So, how do the Cariocas respond when the dictatorship tries to lay their hands on the beloved sport? Let's find out. Ipanema and Copacabana are true icons of monumental proportions. Both stretch for kilometers and they are so vast that you'd think there's room for everyone. But on a summer weekend, finding a square inch for your towel feels like a professional sport. If you suddenly hear a wave of applause breaking out, don't look for a celebrity. On a packed Rio beach, clapping is the most effective GPS. It is initiated when a child has wandered off and struggles to find its guardians. The sound spreads like a wildfire from towel to towel, guiding the parents back to the little adventurer. This simple activity sheds light on what it means to be Carioca. It's a mix of resourcefulness, a fierce sense of community, and that famous, easygoing DNA. Technically, a Carioca is anyone born in Rio, but ask a local and they'll tell you it's a state of mind. It's a lifestyle fueled by samba, the smoke of a churrasco, ice-cold beer, caipirinha, football, and the relentless back and forth of a fuchi volley match. Here, life doesn't just happen, it is performed, and the beach is the ultimate stage. Turn your back to the ocean and this city instantly swallows you in a labyrinth of climbing streets. In Santa Teresa, the roads surge and dive while tropical green bursts through every crack and crevice as if it were an eternal May. Here, the murals of local artists turn every crumbling wall into an open-air gallery, breathing life into the brick and mortar. The district drips with the emerald shades of the jungle clashing with the weathered reds and pastel blues of colonial architecture kissed by humidity and history. Homes huddle along the winding ridges. through iron gates and narrow gaps, you catch stolen, breathtaking views of the neighboring favelas and Corcovado, where Christ the Redeemer stretches his stone arms over the Cariocas. On these steep slopes, houses are stacked high, monuments to the grit and self-reliance of those who couldn't afford living in the city center. Today, these Atlantic-facing heights are a prize for investors, yet they remain a fragile ecosystem. The torrential summer rains, which are a mere nuisance for a tourist, can be catastrophic here. Each year, the earth gives way and mudslides claim homes in the path. Yet, it is precisely here, on these precarious hillsides, where the indomitable heart of Rio shines brightest. It is a resilience born from earthy hardships, reaching for the sun. Rio's uncompromising landscape was once a wall of frustration. Before the first tunnels were drilled in solid rock, traveling from one side of the city to the other was a literal uphill battle. These giants, scattered across the urban sprawl, erupted from the earth's crust millions of years ago as part of the ancient range Serra do Mar. Today, the iconic silhouettes of Pão de Açúcar, Corcovado and Dois Irmãos create a spectacular horizon draped in tropical rainforest. Rio stands alone as the only metropolis on Earth where a real jungle, Tijuca National Park, beats at the heart of the city, fundamentally shaping the local climate. That dense canopy acts as a massive thermal shield. On a blistering 40-degree day, the forest breathes out a cool relief, keeping mountain-hugging neighborhoods like Cosme Velho or Jardim Botânico 5 to 10 degrees cooler than the sweltering concrete canyons of the Zona Norte or Centro districts.
Meu Rio de Janeiro. Vista chinesa, Parque Lade, Floresta da Tijuca, Santa Teresa, Praia Vermelha, Papa Ipanema, Arpoador, Leblon, Barra, Flamengo, Paquetá, Maracanã, Museu do Amanhã, Aquário Nacional, Urca, Selarón, Cinelândia, Fiscal. Meu Rio de Janeiro.